And we continue here on the post game. Sean Myers now joined by the first-year head coach for Seton Hill, Chaggar, after his team's 3-1 victory against Slippery Rock, in the process clinching a postseason berth. You realize that if you just got a tie, you'd be in, but I would think that the mindset is, let's win this one, get a chance maybe for second place. How big was it to not only clinch the postseason, but to get a pretty impressive victory here today as well?
It was really big for us. We talked about how we want to keep the rhythm going of the team, and we had a tough week last week at Mercyhurst, but we tried to play really, really positive, and we built from the experience of taking that loss and saying, look, emotionally, let's stay under control, let's not try to get so involved in the game. And I thought the guys today, they focused, they did exactly what we did with the game plan, defensively, offensively, and I think from the first half, a really impressive first half, it was really pleasing to see the performance, the result, and we go into the weekend looking strong, and that goes into playoff play.
We're going to talk to Fletcher momentarily, but he got a couple of second-half goals. You had some really pretty plays. Offensive execution seemed to be at a high level today. What stood out about the offense?
It was the utilization of each other. You know, we've talked a lot about let's use each other. The quicker we move the ball, the harder it is for the defenders to get to us. And as they jump, the spaces become open. And we've got clever players, and it's trying to get them to believe in what is the right thing to do to make each other look good. And I thought today they executed brilliantly, really well.
I'm not going to speak for you, but certainly from my perspective, and I would think people maybe on the outside, you see the start to the season and say, well, this might be a lost season. Seton Hill is really struggling out of the gate. What was it? You lost 5 of your first 6 and had a tie. But all of a sudden, you make this second half run. So what has been kind of the difference, and how has maybe the confidence risen as the season has gone on?
It's credit to the team. We have spoke about this numerous times over the year. Even after those tough losses, when we came down to training, the group was together. When we were speaking about what we want to do, you could see the belief in the guys, and we never gave up on each other. And it took us a long way to get to the hard work, to make the changes. We made a formation change. But the biggest credit goes to the guys. They made a change in their mentality and their application, and it's always been a talented group, but you know, talent only goes so far, and I think we added the right mindset. But it's credit to the players, the belief and the togetherness that they've kept. It's been the real key point of our season turning around.
Your team was in command in the second half, and yet the second half got really chippy. We saw a couple of red cards. Archie Locke will not be available on Saturday as a result of his. As a coach, what are you trying to do during a time like that?
Trying to calm and keep the guys composed. You start thinking about other things, then you shape and where you defensively need to be and where the offensive spaces are. And Slippery Rock are not a bad team at all. You know, when the game changed and that 5-minute spell where we were down a guy, you saw the change in mentality from them, and that's credit to a good team that Slippery Rock are. And it was trying to tell the guys, let's stay calm. The game's not lost. Let's readjust the shape and then get back to what we did well. And I thought after kind of weathering the storm after 5 minutes, I thought we saw the game out pretty well.
Lastly, it was senior day. You've had a massive group of seniors here, some guys who even stuck around with the extra eligibility. What has that group meant?
They've been a building block to kickstart, I think, the second part of this program. I think Dan McCarty did an amazing job of obviously starting the program and building it up to this point. And obviously your program only goes as far as the classes that you bring in. And it is a big senior class, but I've got to credit the guys on and off the pitch. They have been pivotal to us growing, to us building. A lot of our recruiting comes from such a good freshman class when they were freshmen. The way they built and the way we've kind of established ourselves, it's credit to a really good senior group. So they will be sorely, sorely missed. The person, the people, the characters, and some of the talent and application from them. It's going to be a big job recruiting.
Well, Dill, thanks so much for taking the time. Congratulations on not only getting this win, but the postseason berth.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right,
Thank
Dill
you.
Chaggar.